We do a great job with player development, but I'm really excited about how we continue that from when a young woman goes into our U18 program and then that progression up to an Olympic team. And it's really been my goal to, continue that development and hopefully we can see more opportunities for our young ladies while they're in college and then have the opportunity to go play professional.
We have the collegiate players coming in. I always consider them like rare touch points, but very useful touch points. Just the speed of the game, it's totally different than when I first joined this team specifically. You watch the playback from 2010 and you see the competition now in 2023. It's wild how fast this game is, and the game's already fast.
Canada's got a long-standing tradition of defending really hard, whereas I feel like the future of our team is to grow speed and skill and to try to open the game up. You look at just the roster ages, what you'll see in April from us compared to what you'll see from them, there'll be a drastic change.
Let's do it. I love it here. Really no place like Madison with the lakes and LeBon. Just getting to be here, it's so awesome.
Ever since I was younger, it's been my dream school, and it's kind of always just been the place that's been on my mind for where I want to go.
It's fun because, not everybody knows that you're a hockey player, you're an athlete. Going to class and walking around doing your daily routine, you just walk past people and they don't understand the legacy that Wisconsin hockey holds and how deep and rich that history is.
Coming back here after going to the Olympics, I was excited. I didn't know what to expect because I knew the college game was very different and it was going to be a new experience and adjustment with school and everything. But I was excited for the new chapter and the experience I'd had to bring to the team.
The past year has been a whirlwind, for sure. And when we won the national championship, that was just one of the best feelings I've ever felt. And then I got the chance of the Rivalry Series, which was another thing that I've worked for and wanted my whole life, is to put on that US jersey at the senior level, which I was lucky to do at the U18 level, but it's like you want to get the step after that. The past year has been crazy. I've learned a lot. I've grown as a player, but more importantly as a person. Just in that setting and environment, it was a huge learning experience. Even at just being a short 2 weeks, like the amount I learned just from being to play against those guys and practice every single day and then getting those opportunities in games was amazing. And it helped translate my mindset coming back to college and just being like, okay, you need to get into this pro mindset now of like what you need to do every day to keep making those next level opportunities.
We have them for a short window of 4, maybe 5 years. What do we have and what do we need to do with that specific individual? And getting them to understand that if they want to get better at something, they have to trust the process. So if I want to join the national team one year, these are the things that am I willing to do on a consistent basis, even when some mornings I wake up or some practices I come to and I'm not really into it. Can I change that mentality? Knowing that if they want to have a goal of maybe playing in a national game or a rivalry game or maybe one day playing for the Olympics, if that's their goal, okay, here's what that looks like. Are you willing to do that?
Balancing it all, playing for USA, Wisconsin, and being a student, just try to keep track of everything. Obviously, it's a lot. Staying in touch with USA coaches, and then obviously we're here every day with our Wisconsin coaches. So you just kind of have to deal with it all and stay organized, I would say.
Yeah, so not too much downtime, but I'll tell you a few stories from over January break. We had a massive snowstorm, probably like 18 inches of snow. So we get a little text in the group chat from our beloved captain, Britta Carell, she's like, Observatory Hill, sledding, now. Which might be something that Coach Johnson doesn't want to hear in season. We start off like just sledding down the hill. Okay, super fun. And then, you know, we need the adrenaline. We build this jump, right? And so we start like getting sprinting speed into the downhill and hitting the jump. Britta and Anna were flying on the sled. I brought my skis out. I was doing 360s. I think that's some of the like team bonding stuff that you're just never gonna forget. It helps you balance when you have such a fun team atmosphere like that.
I've really noticed myself the last few months just trying to like soak it all in and get the most out of this experience. I've learned over the years to just have fun with it, not take everything so seriously. I'm one of those people that try to be perfect in school and in hockey, and sometimes that's not possible, so just do your best, have fun while you're doing it, and meet good people. I mean, we're having fun every single day, in the locker room, before practice, after practice, during lifts, sometimes probably a little bit too much fun. We might get a little tisk-tisk, but it's always a good time. Obviously, the national team, you're playing with the best of the best, and it's such a talented core where maybe I'm a little bit younger there too, so I'm learning so much from the older girls. And then I come back to Wisconsin and I get to be in that place of leadership where the younger girls are learning from me, and I'm one of the pacemakers at practice trying to push everybody. It's fun to see both ends of that spectrum, and to be a part of both teams is really amazing.
We're providing that experience so when they get that opportunity and that call from USA Hockey to go play in the national team or in a rivalry game or try out for the Olympic team, they're well prepared.
A lot of the veterans obviously have chemistry. You see some of the same women playing with the same people for so many years, but I think they do a really good job of letting the college girls assimilate into their culture both on and off the ice.
I think it's important just to keep them separate. For me, my main priority right now is being the best I can be for the national team. It's just such a quicker pace. You have defenders coming at you just that second quicker. Maybe in college you have an extra second to toe drag or make a move at the blue line. Here you really don't.
College players come back in, it's completely different environment. They go from sunny and 75. Everything is so comfortable for them in college. They get the puck. There might be one or two national team caliber defenders that they're going against on the other team, and that's just the reality. The rest of it is very, very comfortable for them. It's just a different thought process, and I think that you can't fully prepare those younger players.
Welcome inside the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium as anthems are just finishing up in front of a sold-out crowd here for Game 3 of the Rivalry Series. Canada and the United States. It does not get any better than this. The physicality has been intense here. Penalty on the way. Roughing will be the call against Abby Murphy, and Canada will go to the power play.
This game in Kitchener, all 7,131 seats at the On have been sold.
And everyone is having a great time from what we can see from up here. Down! Danielle Serdachny does it again!
Take your time and make a play. There you go. Got it. There you go.
Kirsten Sims, that is not the player you want alone in front of your end. Just 19 years old, leading NCAA right now in points. Another chance, Sims! She scores! How about that? Kirsten Sims, a goal in her senior national debut. Now, Carolyn Harvey keeping it in. Nice tap ahead for Murphy. She takes a look. Shot, she scores! Abby Murphy makes it 2-1 for the United States. The United States 2-1 leads.
Kirsten, your very first goal with the senior national team in your very first game. How long did you dream about that moment? And what did it feel like when you saw that puck hit twine?
I mean, I've been dreaming about this forever, but obviously it was an unreal feeling and like surreal. Like, still don't even know how to like act about it, but great that it kind of got the momentum going too for our team. We put in that second one right away, so obviously a great feeling, super excited.
So you won't be able to check your phone till after the game, but who in your family or out of your friends sent you the most excited over-the-top message?
I'm gonna be honest, probably my dad. Even though he's here seeing it, like, for sure him. I know he's probably blowing up my phone right now, even though he's in the stands.
It's the United States who have the lead as we come into this second period. Heise fakes the shot, it works. O'Neal, back door was open. They score! Canada has tied it up.
Review it. She knocks the stick out of her hands. There's a girl in the crease. There's a girl in the crease and she knocks her stick out of her hands.
They review every goal.
Okay, who's they? You are. You go review it. We'll review it.
Upstairs.
And they're gonna let that stand?
They're gonna have a look at this potentially.
Then review it. I don't get it.
A huge goal by Emily Clark to make this a 2-2 game.
Classic game, right back and forth, 2-2. We've been here before. For a lot of us have been here, or some of us haven't. That being said, this is why you play. Repeatedly, this is why you play, and then let's get after them. One thing that we came together with as a staff is that we need to get a little bit more predictability and downhill and momentum built with our offensive zone play. We need to be ready to relieve some pressure to our points. I'm proud of the way we're playing, and all we need is just continue to manufacture playing downhill, and we'll get that next bounce and we'll take over from that one, okay? All right, here we go.
Net front, another shot, this time by Sarah Nurse as Frankel gets a bit of a push and Savannah Harmon comes to defend her goaltender and just chaos ensues. Everybody's got a player.
It's all about defending your teammate.
And the buzzer will go. We need overtime in Kitchener. She scans Murphy to Heise. Knight back to Heise. Taylor Heise holds on. Knight one time. She scores. Hilary Knight in overtime in the United States. Make it a 3-2 win.
Awesome. Welcome. Texted with your captain yesterday, and how's the team? And she just says, don't worry about anything. We're going to be ready to go tomorrow night. And that was 100% the truth. The last thing here, it's 3-0 in the series. We don't talk a ton about the series and what it means, but we talked about it this summer about how important it is to flip that script and what every single game, every single encounter against them means down the line.
It's hard to step up and be a momentum changer right off the bat. You're awesome. Congratulations on your first goal.
When I got my first goal with the national team, obviously it was super exciting. Like, no one expects to get your first game, but kind of helped get the jitters off and just kind of keep cruising through that first game into the next one and help them get comfortable with everything. But obviously it was an amazing experience.
Robo finds these random, either they're from the back of his closet or he goes to vintage shopping to find these crazy jackets, and we did competitions for him. I don't even know where he comes up with the games. No. I have no clue.
Yeah, today we had to either sauce or chip a puck over the net and try and get as close to the goal line as possible. And then the winner won a jacket.
I made it over the net, that's all I got. We had a few people score where we're on the red line and you have to get over the net, and some people tried so hard that it just went straight into the net as they were scoring. It's fun to see people because you can see people are really nervous, and we don't usually get nervous for anything. So you can see people and we're like, this is just kind of out of our comfort zone, but it was fun.
Cindy won it.
Let's go. I'll hold your glove.
It was just a sauce over the net so you could get close to the goal line. So Somehow I won it, but I'm not mad about it, so.
A victory lap.
That's awesome. All right, good stuff.
I'm excited for tomorrow, see, you know, how things change as a group and how we come out of it, because like this game 4 is a really big game. I don't know how many people think that, but we do. Every game's a big game, but like this is a securing, like, this is us, we're here to stay type of deal. So we're excited for it.
The final stop of the 2023 portion of the Rivalry Series. Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, playing host to the 4th game. Despite being down 3-0 in the series, Team Canada choosing to keep it loose as they plan their way to claw themselves back into this series, while the Americans, oh boy, game faces. They want to close this thing out. They mean business.
Anytime these two teams meet, you know that there's going to be a ton of physicality.
And John Roleski, the head coach, opting to go with this fun and exciting line. Janicki, Heise, and Kirsten Sims getting things started for the United States. Driving out wide, pushed off by Gilday. Nice piece, a chance in front. Malte! Is it in? Oh my goodness! Nicole Hensley, did she get that glove across?
What a play! What a save!
So it'll go to neutral ice, as that will do it for the first 20 minutes. Goaltending, big element to this first period.
Some really good bang plays. Like, they had to really earn their chances. They gave us a few. We're not giving them anything. We're making them earn every little bit of ice right now. Second period, we're going out there to determine this period. We're not laying back. We're not thinking about, okay, it's second period trash meet. We're gonna control this thing in the offensive zone. Let's come back in here with one more than they do. And let's start varying a few here, okay? All right, let's go.
She has Keller, panic to Keller! They score! A shorthanded goal by the United States to open the scoring in Sarnia. Carpenter, she has Barnes. Here comes the United States. Kayla Barnes out wide, looking for Carpenter. She scores! Oh, wow! The hand-eye coordination of Alex Carpenter makes it 2-0 for the United States. Or Stacey was 1-on-4, tries to split the D. What a drive, immensely taken down in the process.
Kayla Barnes just trying to get her off.
So now Canada on the power play. Old Turnbull sends it deep into the zone. Another penalty on the way against the United States. So a 2-player advantage now for Team Canada.
John Roboleski not pleased with this.
Cross ice play, paddle flip to center. Serdachny all alone, a raise, it's chance, Serdachny, she scores! Taking advantage of a mix-up play, Canada is on the board. Stacey picked up loose puck to O'Neill, again, Shelton, she scores! Ella Shelton ties the game, it's 2-2. That will do it for regulation play. Cheryl, we need overtime.
You know, anytime these two teams go toe-to-toe, you know it's going to be a battle. Unbelievable skill set on display tonight.
Before the last 9 meetings between these two countries, they've needed overtime. So here we go, 5 minutes of 3-on-3. We've seen Serdachny score the overtime winner in LA last year. Out for Poulin. So close, Poulin taken down, no call on the play as Abby Murphy looks at her stick.
And she looks,
and that will be a penalty. Canada's captain on the retaliation will head to the penalty box.
Yeah, and there's no call on the original play. It looks like it may actually be both of them going, though. And it's interesting because the hand did not go up.
And John Roboleski.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Can't believe it. Canada's most clutch player in overtime will sit in the box for 2 minutes, so that is not good news for the Canadians. Stretch pass for Hilary Knight, beating the clock. Offside will be the call as the buzzer goes. with the hot hand. Hilary Knight will be the first shooter in the shootout round. Here she goes against Amity Damien. Hilary Knight, forehand, makes a shot. Amy will hold on. It's her second game on the senior national stage in the shootout. Here she comes. Sims out wide. Sims holding on, back in forehand hit. Bam reads the play. And hear that crowd for Canada's captain from Beauceville, Quebec, Marie-Philippe Poulin. Here she comes. Poulin, backhand, she scores! Canada's captain, the first goal in the shootout. Abby Murphy, a must score from Evergreen Park, Illinois. Here she comes. Murphy out wide, draws to center. Murphy, forehand, deep, big, comes up big, and Canada keeps the series alive.
It's not okay what happened, but guess what? The only regret you need to have is if you didn't put everything into it, if you didn't care, if you didn't work as hard as you could, if you didn't do everything that you could to win that game. That's the only regret you need to have. I'm telling you, feel that sting, but don't be down on yourselves. All right? Feel that sting, and it sucks to lose. It sucks to lose like that. But all it's going to do is propel us.
Guys, I know losing sucks, but we need to figure out how to close out a game. We had a fire first and second period. We got caught in the momentum swings of this game, and we need to do better. Everyone in this room, I don't care if we're inexperienced in comparison. We're faster, we're stronger, we're smarter. We play as a unit. Collectively, we play better than them anywhere on the ice. And we've got to figure out a way to do it. We have to figure out a way to close it. I don't care what the reps are doing. I don't care what their players are doing. We just got to put our nose down and work.
The rivalry between US and Canada is something that is very difficult to describe. There's a respect level, but at the same time, there's a bit of deep-rooted disdain